players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now here's Murray. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Murray, here we go. Phoenix grabs the miss. On the wing, Johnson. Inside, Bridges. It doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. For Murray. Rejected by Murray. And Ayton throws it down. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Kicks it to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Back to Gordon. Rebound by Johnson. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Porter passes to Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Paul. Ayton a screen on Murray. Here's Paul. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters. Chris Paul can flat out knock him down.
Here's Murray, and the layup falls.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Ayton kicks to Booker. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Takes it inside, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Now here's Booker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 3-pointer. Bridges inside. Porter's there. Bridges kicks to Paul. And they recover it. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. And there's Murray on the assist by Gordon. Murray's got his second basket.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Paul with the ball. Dishes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. The feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Murray. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Basket counts.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Will Barton. Now here's Paul. Back to Bridges. On the high post. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Murray surveying the D. It's deflected. It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter about to get started.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Murray the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Murray against Paul. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. The layup off target. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Barton, no luck.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the pass to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 6.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker with it. Misses the 3. It's Barton with the drive. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Booker the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Into the lane. And it's Denver with the rebound. Barton drives in. He shoots again. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Booker. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Ball against Murray. Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen on Murray. Down low, Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And a wide open look for Porter. And the three off target. Suns trail by 3. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Martin in the corner. And taken away by Paul. Here's the break. Booker with it. Now guarded by Murray. Pass to Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ball against Gordon. A baseline J. Denver grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Just 3 on the clock, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Thank you, David, for that interview. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at a 3. That evens the score. Shamet's got the first field goal of the second half for Phoenix.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Morris. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Stolen by McGee. There's Shamet. And the layup's good off the glass. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And the shot is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Really left the momentum. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Payne kicks to Shamet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively. Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Now here's Payne. The pass to Shamet. Now Craig, guarded by Green. Spins. Craig passes to McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McGee's got his first points of the game. Morris outside. To the middle, stolen by McGee. Fast break, here come the Suns. Shamet. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. To the paint. And Cousins throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the inside. Here's McGee. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
And that one's good, Shamet.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Morris inside. Payne covering. Cousins, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Payne finds Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Payne with it. Guarded now by Morris. Green against Craig. Back to Payne. Over Cousins. Denver grabs the miss. 1:05 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Najee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Najee's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And here's Payne. And the rejection by Cousins. Drives to the hoop. Misses from close range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. That three off the mark.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best.
It's all tied in Denver. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the small forward. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
First team foul.
On defense, Denver. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. Johnson, a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Murray outside. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his fourth rebound in this one. The drive by Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Passes it to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Paul dishes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Barton throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Ball passes to Booker. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Suns lead by 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Murray. Puts the move on. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Murray against Paul. Johnson with a screen on Murray. Booker with no one around. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Jokic finds Gordon. Murray for 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton. Johnson can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Takes the 3. Here's Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Bridges against Porter. Paul for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Murray with it. Paul with the steal. Booker in the corner for 3. Shot from 16. Paul against Barton. Paul passes to Johnson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Jokic with the steal. And the official signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Murray. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Jokic with the steal. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Ball outside. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Booker the pass to Ayton. Jokic with the rebound, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Murray achieved something that may never be repeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. Almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty unique way to get half a hundred.
Here's Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. Paul right side. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Denver who comes out on top. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. The drive by Murray. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Oh, swiped away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Three-pointer, O'Neal. From deep, Conley. They get it back.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Murray against Conley. From 11 feet away, Murray, no good. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's O'Neal. From deep, Conley sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
And Jokic throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Murray to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Now here's Bogdanović. Here's the 3. Gordon pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Conley against Murray. Outside for Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 3 is up. And it's Murray with the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point range.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Back to Jokic. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's O'Neal to the middle. And then Bogdanović with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Jokic. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Back to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Gobert. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltending.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Murray for 3. The kick out to Barton. Back to Jokic. Pass to Barton. That one is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's O'Neal. Gobert passes to Conley. Launches a 3. No good. The Nuggets trail. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barton. And he converts the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
From deep. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The drive by Porter. And Conley grabs the miss. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Murray for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 5.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get right.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Murray for 3. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Murray for 3. Jokic finds Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Murray for 3, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Stolen by Conley. Here's the break. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Murray passes to Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jokic has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
All right, putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Erik Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Jokic passes to Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Porter. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jokic missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. O'Neal on the wing. From deep. Lets it go from 11. The Jazz again can't hit. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Barton. Out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. The three ball. Rebound, Utah. Gordon with a steal. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul. Shooting for Denver, Michael Porter.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Conley. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The layup misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. From deep three-point range, Mitchell misses.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Martin, the pass to Jokic. From deep, Murray, shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
21.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
29.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. We've got Jeff Green. Monte Morris is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Najee in at power forward. Clarkson for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game. Morris outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. The layup off target. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Green. And the Nuggets shooting around 50% of the game so far. Up ahead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. The shot. There's the 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Green for 3. Utah with the rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Outside Pascal. Shoots from the right block. And he hits the jumper for 2. Pascal's got his first 2 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Back to Cousins. Misses from close range. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Green with the ball. Now Whiteside defending.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pascal, a screen on Morris. Back to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Whiteside. Tries a 10-footer. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Fades back. And it's Green missing. Utah trailing here, and they're pushing it up. Here's Clarkson, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Clarkson's got 5 now. Clarkson's gone 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, Eric Paschal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Here's Cousins. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. And again, Utah running the court in transition. Pass to Clarkson. He takes it in, back to Whiteside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. You know what, Paschal, he's so naturally aggressive and looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Got a hand on it. Clarkson with the ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
43 seconds left in the third quarter to win the drought. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Alexander Walker. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And here's Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Well, at 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
Murray finds you. Oh, throw it
Look
down.
out.
Can you say elevation? Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Murray against Conley. Murray, shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Picked by Bogdanovic. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Murray, out to Gordon. No good with the triple. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Mitchell with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Mitchell with the ball. Bogdanovic with a screen on Jokic. The 3 from Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Murray against Conley. Murray, shot is good.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, Donovan Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Inside. And Gobert with a block. From deep three-point range. Mitchell misses. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Murray finds Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. O'Neal on the wing. Bogdanovich with a screen on Porter. For 3, O'Neal. Gordon with a steal. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Rejected by Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Gordon. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here we go, all alone. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Gobert. Launches it. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. And it's a 9-point Utah lead. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Barton. No good. A bit long that time.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And he sinks it. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Boy, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. A nice shot by Booker.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert against Booker. Mitchell wide open. Drops in the tray.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Booker looking around. Dishes it to Ayton. Booker the pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. Shoots a fader. That one off the back iron and out. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix on defense. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Bounce pass from Paul. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's O'Neal with the 3. And Utah another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Now Conley following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the triple. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Takes a step back. Paul kicks to Booker. They need this. Pass to Ayton. Here's Paul. A beautiful reverse layup.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Booker, right side. The rebound by the Jazz.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Now here's Paul. He kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. There's the pass to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Ayton inside. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Basket good.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here is Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Conley. That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Passes to Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Bridges outside. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up by 5. And we'll be back with...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get live for your Suns Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Come on and get live.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Utah Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Booker against Mitchell. Kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Paul with the ball. Pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Booker's got 7 points. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Stolen by Mitchell. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Out to Conley. There's the 3. Mitchell dishes to Conley.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good, Conley.
Shooting for Utah.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Suns trail by 4. Ball outside. Over Conley. Ball finds Johnson. Ball surveying the floor. And the Suns miss again. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And that one's good, Mitchell.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his third of the game.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Paul to stop the run.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Mitchell.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Ball against Conley. Paul's shot is off. Jazz leading by 9 and taken away by Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Inside, here's Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovic is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Ball passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Jazz.
And here's Conley outside. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Booker pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. There's O'Neal with the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Here's Booker. Rebound, Utah.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Bridges passes to Booker. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
I have to give major credit to the hustle of Gobert. He really goes all out on deep.
And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Whiteside, Eric Paschall out there with Clarkson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Shamet on the wing from downtown, cans it from downtown. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great three-point shooter, and they were right.
He slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
There's a screen. Kane kicks to Shamet. Stolen by Clarkson. Here is House. The Jazz working the ball around now. Paschall, the pass to Alexander Walker. Now Whiteside, 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Payne. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Shamet. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Shamet. Suns keep it alive. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Shoots over Clarkson and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Clarkson outside. From deep three-point range. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Payne looking around. He dishes it to Crowder. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely to the paint. Here's McGee. Plays it up off the glass. McGee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Clarkson outside. And he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 5.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Shamet bangs home the trifecta.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Clarkson. He's covered by Shamet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 8. And here's Payne. The 3 ball. And it's Shamet missing. Utah's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. House the pass to Pascal. Right wing. This one for 3. Crowder with the steal. Inside. Here's McGee. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Clarkson for 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. Payne kicks to Shamet. Spins. And there's the feed to McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
The drive by Clarkson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Driving to the basket. Pascal with the steal. And here comes House, leading the fast break.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Pass to Shamet from past the arc. Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. Puts up a 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Outside House. Here's Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Whiteside's got the lead up to 12 now for Utah. Now Shamet shoots over Clarkson. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panther.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now the pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
On defense, Utah. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Paul connects on the foul line jumper. Paul's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Over in the corner, Conley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Outside, Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now, let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Mitchell outside. Gobert the pass to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the inside. O'Neal misses.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. 13 feet away. And they'll get another chance. Booker outside. Second shot opportunity. There's the drive. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Out to Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. And stolen by Ayton. That's tipped. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. And he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 10. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Utah?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. There's the 3. That's good from Paul on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. Conley with it. Mitchell right side. Launches a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Johnson outside. Mitchell against Booker. Over Bogdanovich. No good from Booker.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Pulls up. Count that one.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Mitchell against Booker. Out to the right wing. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Fires the 3. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
They double team Conley. Passes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Lock at 6. Conley the pass to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Paul can't get it to go.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Booker. Now here's Bridges. 4-3. The rebound by Murray.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. When these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively. There's no stopping them.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Booker against Porter. Here's Booker. Back to Bridges. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Third team foul.
Left side Porter. The rebound by Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with the jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, B.A., shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Murray. Booker can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The kick out to Barton. And again, Denver no good. Paul passes to Ayton. Nifty move. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Gordon outside. Outside Porter. On the wing, Barton. On the take. Trying to get back on track. And it's Jokic missing.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Paul, the offensive rebound.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Porter outside. That one no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Bridges. Johnson passes to Booker. The kick out to Johnson. Right side Paul. Ayton with a screen. Fires the 3. And there's Paul. That one's good. On the assist by Johnson.
I just love the ball move.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. From deep, Jokic. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Murray for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Paul for 3. Paul with another miss.
His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Murray.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
And now got 5 now.
And Jamal Murray showing that he's capable moving without the ball to find some points.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That's good from Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble, the team he was on did not lose. Really established a lot of confidence and the hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Suns on top, up by 11. And back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at center, locking down the middle. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ayton's got 9.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
First team foul.
Murray against Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Drills it from deep. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
He was all alone on that one. And the Suns lead by 17.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Murray, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To stop the run. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And stolen by Jokic. Sinks the tray. Jokic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the Joker right there pulling up off the bounce. Is there anything that guy cannot do offensively?
Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside Johnson. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Ayton, a screen on Murray. Goes up from the top of the key, and that one's long.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And the Nuggets hit again from deep. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Nice look on this one. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Ho, 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 there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Outside Johnson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Jokic finds Gordon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Gordon's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by the Suns. Hayden's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the first half now in the books. Suns ahead. They lead by 7. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's Craig in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Craig. Pass to McGee. Deflects the pass. Here's Najee. Down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And McGee with the stuff.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Morris for 3. McGee with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Shots blocked. And they recover it. Pass to Shamet from outside the arc. He buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 8.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Here's Najee. Back to Morris. Going inside. Up and in on the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne against Morris. Payne, the pass to McGee. Comes up empty down low.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Morris can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And it's hammered home by Green.
Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Just over 2.5 minutes going by in the second half. Crowder, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man. Now, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris down low, defended by Payne. Morris can't hit. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Craig. Back to McGee. Takes the three. Shamet, no good. The Nuggets trail. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 5.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Now Payne. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over to the left wing. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Cousins. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Here's Najee, defended by Payne. McGee with a steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Shamet's got 6.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Morris outside. McGee with a steal. And Crowder with the jam.
And you can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
Morris left side. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Johnson. Booker for 3. That's tipped.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Right wing. Murray with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Paul. Bridges outside. And stolen by Murray. The finish. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray's hands on defense right there, being disruptive and staying active.
Pass to Bridges. Now Aiden, covered by Jokic. Shot clock at 3. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
So it's Denver now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Outside Murray. Back to Porter from deep. From 10 feet away. Shot clock at 6.
Blocking foul called on Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Porter finds Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Johnson. Back to Porter, to the inside. Stolen by Ayton.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
And for Denver, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. The drive by Murray. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's Bridges on the wing. No good on the 3. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Barton. 3-pointer. And it's Murray with the 3. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Paul passes to Booker. To stop the drought. Martin with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Murray from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Ayton. They get it again. Bridges passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Barton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. Barton against Booker. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. And it's all from three-point range. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Up top, Paul. Defended by Murray. Johnson passes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot to halt the run. And nails the tray.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Ball against Murray. Barton left side. Murray against Paul. From 8 feet. The Suns clear it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Murray for 3. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So a close game.
young talent, that's a pretty good match. David, thank you. So the Nuggets win the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
Speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Jokic finds Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got his second bucket of the game to go. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And a wide open look for Porter. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. From deep, Jokic. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Murray. Gobert can't hit.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Now you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. They grabbed their own miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Barton. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz, another 3.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Jokic finds Gordon. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Porter passes to Jokic. That shot missing. Utah trailing here. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley against Murray. He can't get that one to fall. Gobert with the defensive effort. Bogdanovich left side. For 3, Mitchell. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Shoots over Barton. And that one's good. Mitchell. Mitchell's got 8.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And then Gordon with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jokic with the steal. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Conley finds Bogdanovich and a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Denver on top.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Denver.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 11.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barton flies in, and the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensive. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Porter in the corner. Murray, the pass to Gordon from inside. Rebound, Utah.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Unloads from 13. And stolen by Murray. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. It's Porter outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all he can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And now Utah, fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. Porter in the corner. Murray against Conley. Murray the pass to Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
For Utah, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Poked away. Jokic with the steal. Here's Gordon. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Murray outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Jazz. All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Alexander Walker into the 1 spot. Morris into the lane. Off with the layup.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pascal kicks to House. 5 on the clock. The pass to Alexander Walker. Pascal with a screen on Morris. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Nuggets trail by 4. Lets it go from deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pushing it up. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Left side, Clarkson. Pascal with a screen for Clarkson. Pascal, the pass to House. Clarkson for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here he goes. Here's Najee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Pascal. Over to the left wing. House kicks to Clarkson. He takes it in.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Morris outside. Here he goes. Here's Cousins. Rejected by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Cousins with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Morris kicks to Cousins. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Najee. Banked in off the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Clarkson for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Utah leading by 3. Pascal kicks to House. Drives to the hoop. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And in this era of small ball, House has carved out an interesting role for himself.
And you know what, Greg? I think he's really a wing player by position. But his strength, length, and hops have allowed him to play power forward at times and even center in a small ball lineup.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And he banks in the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Clarkson with the ball. 5 points in the game. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. House the pass to Pascal. No good that time. The Nuggets trail by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game time.
A very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Here's Clarkson. Passes it to House. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz out in front, up 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Green is out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell for 3. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Gordon the pass to Murray. Driving inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
From deep 3-point range. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Murray kicks to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. Jumps up. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray had his fingerprints all over that possession. It's huge when he makes these types of plays.
Murray against Conley. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Mike Conley.
Good on the second free throw.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Conley against Murray. Kicks it to Gordon. Jokic passes to Murray. Here's the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The Jazz with another miss. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Porter, down low, and Jokic slams it in.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Puts up a 3. Conley against Murray. Shot clock at 6. There's O'Neal with the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And slammed up by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's Murray penetrating. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. So pick your poison.
Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. Barton.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Conley with it. Now defended by Jokic. Bogdanovich with a screen on Barton. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Nuggets ball.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. From deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
So the Nuggets win it. Some good moments throughout. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And the layup is good off the glass.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Ayton against Bogdanovic. And Ayton gets it to go. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Fires, high post. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Right side Conley. Clock at 4. Picked by Bogdanovic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Ayton with the defensive effort.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Booker, good.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Excellent D there from Booker. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter here. Bridges finds Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And he hits it to tie the game. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert with the bucket.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Up top, Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Shoots from deep. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. For 3, Booker. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Here's Conley. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks it loose.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Paul for 3. And the Suns get another three.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Spins. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how...
Your Jazz Dancer. All right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Paul against Conley. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. And here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. It's tipped. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. It's Booker on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
The Jazz again can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley on the attack. Now here's Bogdanovic. He's covered by Ayton. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Mitchell against Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul with a steal. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Here's Bogdanovic. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Bogdanovic staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
First one falls for him. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside Conley. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic. From deep three-point range. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Booker finds Bridges. Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Mitchell, the shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Booker.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Unloads. Rebound, Utah.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Mitchell against Booker. Paul with a steal. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges from behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Paul. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under
halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll.
The Suns, 26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. So he gets them both. The Suns leading. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Paschall. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Shamet. From the top of the key.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
The 3-pointer off the mark. And the Suns shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Oh, swiped away. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson.
Team foul.
And the Suns with possession. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Here's Clarkson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Paul. A shot from the mid-range. Good chance here for Crowder. Rebound, Utah.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah trailing here. Out to the right wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clocked!
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Alexander Walker. Paul against Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Paul. Here's Shamet. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Lets it go from 14. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Suns lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Paul. From the high post. And the Suns miss again.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Clarkson, left side. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks it from distance. Alexander Walker's got 7 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Out to Bridges. Crowder outside. Here's Shamet. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Outside Pascal. There's the screen by Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. Driving in. Here's Alexander Walker. For the lead. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Phoenix no good that time either. Now here's Clarkson. And he lobs it up to the rim. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by 1. After a quick...
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
As always, Allie, thank you. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. From about 19 for 3, Bridges. The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Into the lane. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. O'Neal misses.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Johnson passes to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition. Here they come. Back to O'Neal. From downtown. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here come the Suns. Keeps it alive. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And
oh, big finish!
Did you see that?
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Ball finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Ayton with a screen. From the high post. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Suns lead by 7.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Tries the spin move. The kick out to Conley. Inside. The 3. Drops in the 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Conley against Paul. Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Pulls it in from the elbow. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to O'Neal. And he throws it down with one hand.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Booker against Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. Booker with the defensive effort. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. He shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And they're on the run. Mitchell misses. And stolen by Gobert. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had